Alright, welcome back to the Ruin playtest. This is going to be part 5. I actually had recorded part 5 last week, but the video did not save because I'm using a program that likes to crash. I've been actually having a lot of trouble with this particular game in videos, so I've been tempted to just kind of quit the playtest video series, but I'm going to give it another go just because, yeah, I'm decompressed now, and I know the creator would really like to see this. I'm going to actually backtrack a little. I had played through quite a bit in part 5, so I'm actually have to replay through a lot of that. So when you see the save file here in a minute, you're going to see characters that weren't in the original playthroughs, but I'll go back and get those again. Also, I'm going to be replaying the Gloop battle because that's where my last save is that I can actually put on video and not have stuff that's missing, but also because Meatball Sub enacted the turn-based or the pause and battle menus since the last time I played this. So we're gonna play Gloop again under the new menu system, and that way Meatball Sub can see how much better it is for me, the player. Anyway, hopefully this all matters and that the video will save, but I'm probably going to make this a short video just to be sure that I'm making progress and not wasting my time. So on that note, let's go fight this battle yet again, which I'm sure y'all are sick of seeing. This will be the third part in a row that's got the same battle in it. Yeah, see, that was so much easier. This is new message. In Ruin, heroes do not learn new but combat abilities by leveling up or by items, so they have a chance to learn them when using other special abilities in combat only. Not only does this apply to damage-based abilities, but status and restorative-based ones as well. They must be used in combat to branch to new abilities. Okay. You will be prompted in combat when you learn new attacks, but will not be able to use it until that specific battle is over. You can restore mastery spin via consumables or solely by using your basic attack in combat. Using the highest learned ability is the only way to unlock new ones in combat. For example, Fred's Smite will unlock Thrust. Using Thrust after that will eventually unlock Cast Out, etc. For specific information on ability paths that they unlock for each character, read the entries below in the abilities section of the manual. New entries will unlock for each new party member as they join your group. What the earth was that? Okay, well, I already read all this stuff in the last video. I'm just trying to get to the Gloop village. Welcome to the village of Epoch. It's been a long time since we've been in contact with humans. Please feel free to stay as long as you like. So I can't tell if that's a treasure. Doesn't seem to be opening anything. Excuse me. Excuse me. Younger gloops communicate in gloop speak, but the majority of older gloops tend to use common language instead. It makes trade a lot easier, that's for sure. Minor Fortress is the original home of the gloops. It is located in the southern continent. After the War of Argery, we relocated here and have managed to remain hidden from the outside world. Gloop, gloop, gloop. So I think in the original Part 5 video I had different voices for these characters, so this isn't entirely authentic. Gloops all trained in the art of epicy. Epicists are masters of time. And I think there's a space issue there. You might want to double check right here. Masters of time and are capable of harnessing the flow of it. Such dark music. You've learned the achievement Luda 3. Coffer 4. Shimon has really done it this time. My son Shimon means well, it doesn't follow the gloop way. We studied things like quantum physics, and he's out fighting dragons with a stick. It's not healthy, and I tell you. Anyways, he's been gone ever since the rift opened and allowed access to the outside world again. I know my boy, and you couldn't have went too far. Would you mind taking a look around the Alluvium range and see if you can find him? I would greatly appreciate it. Of course, the title of Blob and his boy has been added to your quest, and that I was mentioning the other video. That was a fun game, although I think now that I recall it was actually Boy and his Blob. But you know, still, it was a fun game. You see a normal everyday bed and are shocked that globs of goo manage to sleep in them too. Well, fiddly do and Dr. Seuss you. A gloop is the initial form of a human. Most gloops evolved into man while some remain in his state. It's not clear exactly why this happens. Due to our volatile shape, we are not physically powerful, but possess a naturally high intellect. Ooh, bulwark relic. Welcome to Epoch, travelers. I am Bogan, leader of the gloops. How can I help you two? Well, my name is Fred, and this is Alan. He is searching for his brother, whom we believe might have been in the area just a few days ago. If your brother was in these mountains, Alan, he did not come here. You two are the first humans we've had contact with in 50 years. I beg your pardon, Dad. The gloops have a colorful history, but I'm afraid that we do not have time to cover all of that today. Perhaps when we don't have more pressing matters, What do you mean exactly? Have you spoken with any of the villagers? If so, then you probably learned that the profession of gloops is epicy, which is the study of time. Although most epicists are only able to manipulate time, some can peer into the realm of the future. I happen to possess those skills. In other words, I knew that I would be meeting you two soon. I believe I can get you on the right track to finding your brother. My only request is that you hit me with something first. Chip! Chip! Quit trying to grab Bud and wake the gloop up. Huh? So, are you going to just stare blankly at our visitors, or can you say hello? Oh, hey. Where was I?
My son Chip has an amazing amount of potential in the art of epicy. As you can see, he'd rather be chasing skirts, though.
I can't see that. It's a very ugly woman, if that's a woman.
That is where you two come and play. The time has come for Chip to face the timeless plane trials. Usually Gloops pursue this task alone. Considering my son's head is in another world right now, I want you two to help him complete it. If you help Chip complete his trial, I will point you two in the direction of what you seek. What do you say?
That seems fair to me. Are you uptight, lad?
I give you my word that I would help you find your brother. I'm behind you in whatever you think might help our search. Wonderful. It is important to listen to the voices you will hear during the trials. Failure to do so will most likely kill all of you.
Incentive. Oh, that doesn't sound like shady at all.
Y'all will be fine. Just make sure that my son does what he is supposed to do. When you are ready to take on the trials, head to the far east side of the village. Good luck. By the way, we appreciate you taking care of Mazafire for us. He betrayed our people years ago, so we sealed him off from here. Well, we knew he would be unable to move the boulder that was once blocking the well, too. He was bound to die a horrible death somehow.
Well, then you were crazy. They barely survived the attack. If you knew we were coming, why didn't you come and help us?
I didn't quite understand that, Alan. We don't have time to waste, however. Off you go. The timeless plane awaits.
Chip joins the group, a strange being of ancient, forgotten race. He's extremely talented at crushing things with time, but prefers the women over his studies any day. Woohoo! You've learned new crafting of recipes. Yes, I have. Alright, so, doing okay so far. Simone, are you survivors from Woolsey? I heard that it was swallowed up by the sea just a few days ago. We may be deep in the earth, but we still keep up with the happenings on the outside world. That's what a group of women sounds like. I learned some coins. Yumi, the Galoops once lived peacefully alongside the humans. It wasn't until the World Rivalry roughly 50 years ago that we were forced to seal ourselves in this cave. What an unfortunate fate that must have been. I found scrap metal in a cup of coffee. Oh, dang it, I have to pay for my own bed. Jeez. Lame. But I found scrap metal. Hey. We don't have a whole lot of variety since the trade has been cut off for so long. You are welcome to look at what we have nonetheless. I want the rest. Pay rest. Rest in the bed. Ah, that's such a nice bed. With such comfy sheets. Wait, what's that crawling in here? Get me out. Get me out now. Alright, so let's look at some of our quest logs. The blob and his boy, Richard from Epic, is concerned about his well-being of his son, Shimon, or Shimon. He believes that he can be found somewhere in the Alluvium range. I heard that the seal to the outside world has finally been broken. If you are one of those adventuring types, I may have a job for you. All Gloops ever want to do is study and occasional crushing of things with time. Either way, things get really boring around here. I haven't had an adult drink in ages. Most Gloops look down on such an activity as it tends to cloud the mind. I'm at my breaking point, though. This may sound gross, but extracted juice from thing tendons can knock a horse into a coma for weeks. Bring me 3 of them. If I remember correctly, the things used to draw on the Alluvium range. I imagine they still do today. A quest entitled The Binge has been added to your quest log. Lucky me. You have one of the question, holy crap, what? You learned the achievement relic hunter? Learned a fury relic. Some of those achievements are a little weird, I gotta say. You get some coins. That's so awesome. And I think this is the... You are now eligible to enter the timeless plane trials. Would you like to start now and complete all desired quests? Not yet. I want to do some more looting and stuff. Thank you very much. There's some mystery meat.
Excuse me, gentlemen, but please do not go down there without speaking to me first.
Yeah. Hey.
Greetings, humans. I am Dirk, head of the Historical Preservation Society for Gloops. When we left our homeland years ago, we had to abandon all of our ancestral documents in the process. Since then, I've made it my life's work to re-record our history into the books that can be found in the lower level of my house. Unfortunately, I've ran into a slight problem. Perhaps you can help, though. I made a point to work on documenting our history a little bit each day. Unfortunately, I fell ill a few weeks ago and was not able to work for several days. I feel fine now, but started hearing strange noises coming from the library right around the time I started feeling better. I've not been back down there since I first heard the noises. I'm sure it's just a mouse or something, but at my age, I try to avoid being startled when possible. Please investigate the library below and ensure that things are in order. I will pay for your efforts. A new quest entitled The Librarian has been added to your quest log. A coin. Mystery meat. Thing in the chair. Get out of my way, old man. Alright. So, let's quest log. I also have the librarian. Derek and the Epic would like for us to investigate the library found in the lower level of his home. He claims to have heard strange noises coming from there for several weeks now. And then we've got the binge. Jen from Epic wants us to retrieve the thing tendons from the things that dwell in the Illuvium range. So that's where we're at. Now regarding equipment, I have the spath. So I think I can make some new equipment. Crafting. Let's see, goose. What's goose? Oh, that's what I need. Yes, I will craft a few of these. Thank you very much. Let's get a couple more in here. Alright. What's the cherry do? Revives a dead hero. I don't have enough for that. Smithing. I want the Najanat, I believe. White Allen, yes. And then I want the maple for chip. That might not be successful. Let's not do that yet. I don't even know what he's got. Yep, cedar equals weak. This doesn't look like it affects anything. Wait, what does he already have? Oh, are those charms? I don't know, but I need to give him wisdom. Alright, let's give him wrath. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to give him the maple. It'll probably fail once. Oh, I did it. Cool. Alright. Take that, Bob Vila. Maybe I can scrap. Go ahead and let's get a couple of those in here. Everybody can scrap. Yes. And I think banded. Do I already have banded equipped? Yes. Yes, I do. Oh. I crafted that for nothing. Yay, nothing. Woohoo! Alright, so let's give him... I hope that means damage done to him. Scrap. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and save it again.
Okay. So let's go ahead and go downstairs.
You step into the library and are immediately overwhelmed by the rancid smell of Sasquatch feces. How the heck did Sasquatches get in here without Dirk knowing? Regardless, you have a job to do.
I have some Sasquatches to beat up. Attack, attack, attack. Come here, Sasquatch. I'm thinking they should disappear after the fight. They eat my groceries. What? You jerk. Oh, Sasquatch. Oh, Sasquatch. Oh, go. Boom, boom. Alright, so we're gonna scour the basement. You search the bookshelf and discover a gloop. You receive a gloop. A lot of people are putting scrap metal on their bookshelves. You search the bookshelf and discover a gloop. You receive gloop. Grape grog. I got grape grog. The librarian. Okay.
There was a freaking Sasquatch down there? I think I may have a heart attack. Now that I think about it, I might know how they ended up down there. A group of gloops were experimenting with moving objects through time. Instead of moving the specimens to and from the control locations, they must have slipped out somehow and fell into my library. I don't mean to sound in mean any disrespect, but how could you not smell them down there? Perks of getting old, my friend. Nothing works. It must not be that bad because you guys did not pick up on it when you first came in here. I thought it was just I smelled of the photo. Man, I guess I was wrong. How do you understand this guy? Anyways, I cannot thank you enough for dealing with the hurt. The quest of the librarian is not complete. You receive a loot crate for your efforts. Woohoo! Loot crate. Alright, arg. Let me go ahead and save here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and quit the video here because I don't want to get pissed off like I did last week because the stupid thing didn't save. I want to make sure it saves, so if I come back for part 6, we'll know it worked.